There we go. Holy smokes. Or it could just be that we're really bad at this. Alright. So.
Let's turn us down.
We don't need another Bikers and Brews debacle. There we go. There's the chat. Okay. Oh, man. What a deal. What a deal. We just had a very hard time getting this going, and it's still not set the way that I want it, but whatever. Good enough.
It's alright, we're finally live.
Finally. Finally we're live. And you put your phone on the...
Put it where?
Here, put what I sent you on there earlier.
Oh, yep.
How's everybody doing? Everybody hear us all right? That would be us, because right now we're the only ones watching. They all are.
What?
What's up, ACW Moto? We'll let this generate for just a little bit more. Oh, it was good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We were a little late.
Man, we were, well, I was trying to do something different. We were going to use lapel microphones and stuff. And yeah, that was turning into something awesome. So we'll go for just a little bit. ACW, where are you guys at today? Sitting in Reno. So when I drove over the road, I was dedicated. I went to Reno every week for a Monday morning delivery. And then I would go over to 7-Up in Reno. It was actually a little bit east of Reno. I would deliver at the Walmart distribution center. And then I would go into Reno to 7-Up, and I'd go up to Boise. And I would take Pop to Boise, dump that, and then I would go about 3 miles from where I unloaded. And then I would pick up French fries, because potatoes are big up in Boise. I'd pick up French fries and take them back to Cashway Distributing in Lincoln for McDonald's. True story.
How long ago was that?
A long time. A long time ago. That was a fun run. It didn't pay enough, but that was a fun run.
Is that what he does?
Not so much in the wintertime. Yeah. He's over the
road.
Over the roader. Unload, reloading, Cali. So that's
fun.
why I quit doing that dedicated run, because they ended up putting a drop on. I would unload at Walmart, but then I had to go over into the Bay, into Oakland, to unload the rest of it, and then come back to Reno and load my Pop for Boise. And 9mm James, what is up, man? What is up? But my truck was illegal for California, and I tried it as many times as I could to get into California, and finally, man, that trucky scale got me. And I don't know if you've ever seen them do that, but they actually take, it's like a...
Why were you illegal? Might want to tell them that.
I didn't meet emissions at all. So they actually took something that looked like a tennis racket and put it up over my stacks, and they were miter cut stacks. And they had me rev it up to a certain RPM. And the second I did it, black smoke just... And the guy didn't even look at the register. He just said, yeah, that's 680 kW. So do you have a big sleeper on it too? Because I've seen a lot of them 680s with like the 130, 140 inch sleepers.
Wow.
But yeah, so the guy at the scale, He told me that I had two options. I either turned the truck around and went back into Nevada, or I got like a $15,000 ticket, and then my truck went back to Nevada on a train. So I turned around and came back. So, yeah, standard sleeper 72. That's 72 inches. That's big. That's big. My truck that was illegal had a 36-inch sleeper on it, so I just did the old coffin bunk, but it was Peterbilt, and had the old 2-stick in it. If that tells you anything. Laura Pellon. Oh,
Hi, Laura.
Man, that name is familiar. I know that name from somewhere.
Stop.
I remember those. Yeah, the 2-sticks, man, the 5 and the 4 with the 4 1/4
Laura.
cat. It started out as a 4 1/4 cat and turned into I think it was a 750 something when we were done. We put a lot of money in that motor, and she might not have known about all of it. But
Nope.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was not a 359. It was a 379, but I've driven the old 359s with the 2-sticks. They're a lot of fun. The old Corvette dashes. That's a lot of fun. I've never driven a brand new Kenworth. Now I'm still driving new Pete's, but I've never driven a brand new Kenworth. But I don't know how much different it can possibly be. Kenworths are Kenworths. Peterbilts are Peterbilts. They come out of the same factory, right? So 9mm James, 9mm James, what is going on? Laura Pellon, I think I know you.
I think it's Lauren, right? Right, Laura?
Yeah, Lauren. Is it your truck, ACW, or is it a company's truck? Which I guess doesn't really matter. Okay, a couple quick things. This little stand right here, we're putting stickers on that.
So, I thought you were pointing to me to
yeah,
introduce me.
Little stand right here, we're putting stickers on that. Thinking about buying one. Make sure that you have a good company first before you buy one. Southern Pride. Look into Southern Pride. I'm not kidding. Anyway, this shelf right here that the TV is sitting on, that is where we're going to put stickers. So send us your stickers at P.O.Box
261.
Stevy Faux at P.O.Box 261, Eagle, Nebraska. What's the zip code there?
68347.
68347. That's the one I always mess up on. I've got friends that pull for them. Yeah, when you can pull one jet engine and make more than a load of groceries going coast to coast, you might only pull that jet engine like 500 miles. Yeah, you're doing all right. Anyway, back to the bikes. I hear you.
He could talk
We're wasting
trucks
time.
forever.
I can talk trucks forever. I know.
Should do another channel.
I know a little bit about trucks. So, okay, so we're going to start this off. We got 8 people, whatever. It didn't go the way we wanted it to, so we got 9 people. So anyway, it didn't go the way we wanted it to, but we are live now, finally. So, the first thing on the books is the Honda Fury is still here.
For all you haters.
They weren't haters. Quit it.
They just didn't want me to get a Harley.
She's hating. Yeah, I can see that. But this bike is not going anywhere. We've got huge plans for this bike, so it can't leave.
Mm-mm.
It's a permanent fixture. Not right there. I rode it the other day, and I was going to ride it today, but then Mother Nature threw a curveball at us. It was supposed to rain. I was going to do a review of rain gear. Didn't rain.
It did rain.
Later on.
Later on tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so review of rain gear is coming. But so I don't really know why, but a lot of people decided that they were going to. This got me before, yeah. That they were gonna unsubscribe because Miss Stevie bought that bike, which I can't show it to you because it's done, ish. It's done with what the dealer's gonna do anyway.
Yes. It's exactly how I want it.
That's a question for you.
What?
So it's done with all the things the dealer's gonna do.
What? How are you liking the new? Oh, I love it. I do. It's fun, and it makes me sad every weekend when it rains. I really
There's
wish.
a lot lately.
I really wish it wouldn't be raining so we can go ride. And every time I hear a bike ride by on the highway when I'm working remotely, makes me a little sad too. Because I know mine's sitting in the garage and I could just go, but I have to work, so there's that.
Yeah, work from home. Thanks a lot, COVID.
See that?
What? No, we're live in a minute. Again, a bunch. Just takes time. Yeah, I think so. I got a question for you though, 9mm James. 9mm James was our first ever patron, and I've been slacking a lot on the patron, so there's gonna be a lot more coming up on there. We're gonna try to do a show just for patron. I'm gonna try. It's not the easiest thing to do when you're working.
You've been working a lot of hours.
12-hour days and yeah, stuff. So how did the 9mm James come to be 9mm James? Because that's
or can you tell us?
I know Connor what the bike is. Thank you, ACW. Because I've got some content that I'm thinking about doing that that might involve
Pew pews?
what 9mm goes in. Gun nut. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I have a really cool new
Pew
pew toy that that was my father's, and it was his duty gun. So because they got rearmed, I guess. And I bought his old one, so there's some cool things I want to do to it, but I want to show those things and then, a little wee wee. All right, compensating. All right. So, yep, the Fury's not going anywhere. Let's get back on track. I like pew pew.
Me too.
Let's get back on track. Shall we? All right.
We shall.
So the Fury's not going anywhere. There's a reason that we kept it. I'm not going to tell you what that is yet. It's going to involve some other people learning how to ride, and I think that's a great bike to learn how to ride on. Also,
I might ride it sometimes.
Oh yeah,
again.
we'll both ride it a bunch.
I still love the Fury.
I tell you, this is petty, but this is truth. That bike is so much easier to get out of the garage than my Road King is. It's not even funny.
And it's fun.
Bike. Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you, ACW. It is an awesome bike. So, yeah, Fury's not going anywhere. That's why I stuck it right behind us, so that if anybody says, "Oh, where's the Fury?" It's right there. That was not easy to get there either. It's a very long bike. Miss Stevie's bike was easy to get there the last live view, but we were gonna go to a Harley dealer today, but we thought maybe we shouldn't because last time we did that before a live video, we were late. And we ended up getting a new bike, and I didn't think that maybe we should do that again. So, yeah. All right, so everybody's up in the chat. Also, Memorial Day weekend. What are we going to do for Memorial Day weekend? Well, we had a plan, and then that plan was gone.
But like every single year, what do?
We make our decision the Friday before.
But we have an A, B, or C, or D route.
Yes, and we
flip a coin, or
can you reach up and turn on that light?
Which one?
The garage door, the light.
Sure.
That's what we're missing here.
This one?
Yeah. Don't open the garage door, but just turn on the light.
Just that one?
Oh, that one.
How do I do that?
It says light.
I just pushed it.
There you go. That helped. A little bit. Okay. I just wanted to see you go. Yeah, so we were planning on going on a really far, actually. Probably rain here. Probably rain here too. We're gonna leave in the rain. We're gonna come home in the rain like every Memorial Day weekend.
But we'll be
It's a
somewhere
non-given.
where it's not.
Yeah,
At some point.
we'll go to where it's not raining. We've been pretty lucky. We've always found somewhere where it's not raining so far.
Right.
That could end too.
But what is everybody else doing? I want to know what everybody else's plans are.
Yeah. You guys type that while I'm telling you this. There was an idea that I had a while ago. No, when I say a while ago, like 15 years ago. And I wanted to circumnavigate Nebraska. Our local Hark chapter used to do it, and they called it 5 corners and a curve because Nebraska looks weird. But I had this route planned up that's not actually going the roads that you can all the way around Nebraska because some of those roads aren't as good as some other roads that I found. But I don't know if we can do that either. But what we usually do is we go down to Arkansas this weekend. But with the COVID thing going on, if none of those shops and stuff are open, I mean, it would be kind of boring to go down there unless, like, I mean, we could eat McDonald's every night, I guess, the drive-through. See, that's why. Southeast Missouri seems like it rained every day now. Yeah, I know. The Midwest is horrible with rain this year so far. It's making me mad. I'm going to cry now. I want to go to Arkansas. Oh, I went to Arkansas. Oh, I want to go to Arkansas. I can't. Man, my contacts. Weird. Sorry. I want to go to Arkansas. We want to go to Arkansas too, and we might still go down there.
It's fun. It's not as fun riding there, but
riding there sucks because you gotta go through Kansas City. Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. I've never been to that one.
Is that in
Fayetteville?
Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Well, we've been there. We just haven't been there during that.
Yes, we've been there, but we've never been there during the Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue.
Right.
Because there's, I wish they did that on a 3-day weekend. That would be cool.
It's hard for this one to get off of work, so it's easier for me.
Yeah. Desk jobs. So I'll take you take the next one. I'll let you take the next one.
What's the next one? We just went over that. Yeah. They asked how I'm liking it and such. I love my bike.
Elaborate on it a little bit. I gotta change something.
It's I love how I just can't wait till you post that video of it coming home because they actually came and got it during the week and then they brought it home back to me on a Saturday and it was perfect because I know that the guys at the Harley dealership wanted me to come pick it up there because they wanted me to see my face once I saw everything that I wanted done to it, and it just didn't work out that way. And so when he came, everybody in the neighborhood was out on their porches and they were just sitting back. It was just a beautiful day out, and the Frontier Harley Davidson pickup pulled up with this big trailer, and everybody just sat on their porches thinking, what are they bringing me? And I ran outside, and our son Kale ran outside, and Josh came out and watched him back it out off the trailer, and
it brought mine out first, so that was kind of a suspenseful moment
yeah.
for me, I think, because they came and got hers, and I said, hey, when you're picking up hers, will you pick up mine, put new tires on it? Of course, you know, they were coming here ready anyway, so.
So anyway, so they started backing it out, and man, it just, the neighbors across the street said it wasn't fair. So it just glistened in the sun, and when they started that up, wow, it sounds a lot better. It sounds like exactly how I wanted it. So
it's really cool. I mean, I don't think it was just because we know them all real well, but they had her come in to the dealer to try the handlebars to make sure that she liked them, and then they tried a couple different ones, and they tried a couple different ones, and then they tried a couple different ones, and I'm glad I wasn't there because I mean I know how she tries on clothes.
Well, it was kind of like I described to them. I said, you guys don't want me to try all these out because it's kind of like when Josh hung the kitchen cabinets in the kitchen and moved it like 4 times. So
yeah.
But it went better than that.
I never wished for custom cabinets more than I ever did.
Especially when they brought out the bars that I have on it, which I think everybody's gonna be surprised because it's not what I had my mind set to. So, but I love them.
Yeah, so ACW said I've heard that they aren't making the 21 models because of COVID. So from what I understand, watching Matt Laidlaw's videos, and you guys can go watch his also. Matt Laidlaw owns a Harley Davidson dealer in California, in Las Vegas. But from what he's saying, the dealer show is now pushed to like November, or I think it was November, might even be later than that. And they're still making the 20s. They'll still make, I think the 21s are still going to come out, but the CVOs are done for the year. They're not making any more CVOs. So if you want a CVO, go get one now. This is what's tough about being married to this woman, because she wants me to go buy a CVO, and I have to say I don't want to. So it's kind of tough being. It's the opposite of what most guys put up with, where they say, "Oh, my wife won't let me do this, won't let me do this." Well, I have to talk myself out of it after she tells me to go do it. So. But.
I would be able to write it too.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's that.
You've been in his place? That's awesome. I want to go there sometime.
Where?
To Laidlaw's Harley Davidson.
Where's that at?
LA.
Oh, that would be nice. Did we ride by it?
Jarhead 6. Man, what is up? God bless you. I just watched your video with the leak, with your oil leak, and I was doing other stuff at the same time, so I didn't listen to the whole thing. Sorry. But I will. I always watch, I always comment. Yeah, they're expensive. I would like one too. I would actually like the previous year's, the gunmetal gray. It's a little bit lighter gray. I like that one.
That was a really neat color.
Making another one. Still leaking. So I just had, that's another reason why my bike went in when hers went in to have the mods done. My rear case was leaking, and I had it fixed under my warranty. I wanted to hurry up and have it fixed under my warranty. And she was in there while the mechanic that I like to work with at the local Harley dealership, Ned or Brian is the ones who I usually like to work with. Lance put her bike together though, and he did a really good job. But she was in there while Ned was working on it, and of course they sent me pictures of him hitting it with the hammer. And
it was a rubber hammer.
Yeah. But another thing that's cool about being buddies with service riders and stuff is they were sending me pictures of both bikes as they were being worked on. So I have pictures of Miss Stevie's bike torn completely apart, and so that will make it on a video.
Well, even when I was there, yours was torn apart, and I didn't even realize that was yours.
Mammoth Spring, yeah. Yeah, they kept saying like his bars, the chrome like his bars, because I have chrome switch. You guys know I have chrome switch housings, and they were talking about doing that to Amy's, and they're like, like Josh's bike, and she's just like, what are you talking about? Well, it was up on the lift, didn't have a tank on it, didn't have the saddlebags on it, the tires were off of it, so the motor was half torn apart. Ned was hitting it with a wooden hammer. Real cool. Where is Mammoth Springs, Arkansas? It sounds intriguing.
Yeah. Sounds really neat.
Yeah. Anyway, so the video that will come out, which is probably actually like 3. That's great. Let's not update it now. Northeast. I've never been to Northeast Arkansas. Is it as good as the Northwest part? That would be good to know. It would be fun to just actually go there and just ride across the state and come back, I guess, if it's as cool as you guys are saying it is. Have you seen your son yet? No, we have not seen him yet.
And last week he He was very upset when he called. He called on Saturday morning, and normally he's been FaceTiming us every weekend for like both Saturday and Sunday. And I think he was kind of getting irritated
Keep talking.
with us.
Hi, Karen.
Because he was going to keep calling or FaceTiming us last weekend, and we wanted to ride. So I think he was irritated with that. But last Saturday he called, and he said that they got different commanders or whoever, recruiters or whatever. Drill sergeants, there we go.
Well, no, because I don't know how that works. Jarhead
I don't know,
Marines,
but he got different drill sergeants, and so they took their privileges away completely. No social networking, no FaceTiming, so then we could only call him or talk to him on the phone for like 10 minutes. So I was waiting for a phone call today, and I haven't heard anything yet. And I talked to another Army mom that her son is in at the same place where Alex is, but different platoon. And she asked if I got a phone call, and I didn't, and neither did she. So I don't know if that means that maybe they'll get a call tomorrow or what. But he's over it now. He just doesn't want to be there anymore, and it's no longer fun to him, which, believe it or not, it was fun to him in the beginning because that's what he's always wanted to do. But I think with him not being able to get a break, I think all of them are just done with it and over it. And he was going to, or he is supposed to go on to the airborne piece after this for a couple weeks. And now he has in his head that he doesn't want to do it. So usually when somebody has in their head they don't want to do it, they don't perform what they should. So I don't know if he'll move forward or not, but right now he was supposed to be back home, I think the beginning of July, and now it doesn't look like, and it's going to be until August because of everything that's going on. So
when he gets done with infantry, then he's got jump school after that.
If he passes the test. So
yeah, he's got jump school after that, so I don't know when we'll see him, but I personally think all the times we took his phone away and stuff, and all the fits that he threw when he took his phone away, that it's kind of the same thing as then, because he's kind of acting like he did back in high school when we took his phone away. So it's nice to see that the Army deals with it too. He will pass. Oh, I'm sure.
Hi, Karen.
Karen, we're sending you guys some stickers, but if you can see this right here, this is where we're putting channel stickers for our live videos. We're setting this up kind of like a studio. It's nowhere near done yet, but send us some stickers. Stevy Faux at P.O.Box 261, Eagle, Nebraska. What's the zip code there? I can never remember.
68347.
Yeah, and the reason that we're using Eagle is because it's kind of on our way back and forth to places that we go a lot. So yeah, so we want to get your guys' stickers up here too, because if you guys have not checked out Boots and Jeans Riders yet, that's going to be one of the huge channels on YouTube soon. That's a great channel. They've got great content. I love watching their channel, and
I do too.
It is going to be huge. There's no doubt about it.
I like the travel budget one.
Yeah, that's funny. They just put another one out too. I haven't shown you that one yet. Sorry.
It's alright. Date
She
night.
kind of relies on me to show her when the videos are done. Yeah, but they do videos that I want to do, and then they do them. And it's like, I can't do it now because they do them so much better than I would do them. It's not fair.
They're a little organized.
They're a lot more organized. I think that they could have had this done a lot quicker than we did, and we're not very good at.
I was dealing with a puppy inside, so.
Yeah, we got a new puppy.
Guess what its name is? Just guess. Her. It's a girl. It's a female.
Well, they're never gonna get it now.
Why?
Because you said that.
Well, someone will. Should I go get her?
No.
She's probably sleeping.
No. No. We'll have pee and poop right here. She is so hard to potty train, and she's the exact same kind of dog as the one we had before. Well, we do have.
They're sisters.
They're sister from the same mother and father. Obviously, 2 years of difference in the. in the litters, but she's a lot tougher
Yeah.
than her
She's
older sister is.
very strong-minded.
Very strong.
Strong-willed.
I said I'll check them out later. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. They're cool. They're out in Cali, and
I want to go there.
as if you guys watch the channel enough, you know that our California trip was the most fun that we've ever had on motorcycles. We haven't been to Florida yet. We want to go to Florida. We want to.
I want to go to Carolina.
I want to do the Keys. She wants to do the Carolinas. There's a big difference. There's a lot of miles between the Keys and the Carolinas, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we are talking about going to Sturgis for a weekend. I don't know if it'll be the first weekend or the last weekend. I know Blacktop's got a meet and greet thing going on at
the beginning or the end?
I don't remember. I'd have to look. I'm not very organized. So we might try to do it that weekend, or we might try to do it the next weekend. Either way, but if it is canceled, if Sturgis is canceled, which I can understand how they can say that we have to have Sturgis because there's so many companies and stuff that rely on the Sturgis rally every year. But at the same time, if you think about it, if one person goes to the rally with the COVID, I mean, how many people are going to leave with it? So I don't know if I don't know, they'll probably end up still having it, and hopefully this is all over with by then. It is in August, so it's months away. I know that they said that June 11th they're going to have a meeting in Sturgis, and then June 15th they're going to announce an answer. So if they do cancel Sturgis, we are going to try to plan a little ride around home. It won't be like a meet and greet type of a thing. It'll be a meet and greet type thing. But I mean, everybody's got to be responsible, right? If the COVID thing is still going on, we'll basically just ride. So keep that in mind. Southeast Nebraska is a cool area. Just keep that in mind. You know, if they do close it down, we'll come up with something fun to do. Just a quick, I don't know what yet. And we'll probably figure it out like the day before.
Because that's how we have to do it.
That's how we roll. But we'll do something in the Southeast Nebraska area then for everybody. It obviously won't be as big as Sturgis, or anywhere near as big as Sturgis. That was dumb to even say. Tons of fun. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead and talk. I've missed a bunch of comments.
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know what we're supposed to talk about.
Have to send your mailing address again, or can I just say it? It's so hard for me to say. Stevy Faux, P.O.Box 261, Eagle, Nebraska 68347. 68347. Ours is really close to that, so I don't want to mess up and say the wrong one. Yeah. Also, my cousin is a motors officer, and he has agreed to teach our 15-year-old son how to ride. So that will be a series of videos coming up, and I don't know if it'll be the near future.
Be in the future.
In the future. So that'll be coming up also. What else is gonna happen?
We also have a guest in August, hopefully. We can still do it with COVID.
Yeah, we'll see about
that. Asked to be part of our channel, so.
Thank you, 9mm James.
That's awesome.
Man, why didn't I just do that?
Yeah, why did you put that
I
in there?
can comment on here too. Look at that. I can just hit that button and comment right there. I'm going to do it too. Just because 9mm James did it.
Oh, you're too funny. That's awesome. Rich had his best steak in Omaha. He still talks about it. Where?
Yeah. Yeah, they have awesome. Well, Omaha steaks.
Oh.
Just Omaha
yeah.
steaks alone are awesome.
Karen, have you been here before? Have you been in Nebraska before? I really want to come back to Cali, like bad. Although I did have a not so great run-in with somebody.
You know what
in
you're
a shop.
supposed to do if you go to Cali, though, right? Look them up! They'll know what I'm talking about. So another question that we've been asked quite a few times. Yeah, obviously. Is, which I don't know why, because we have a fairly small channel, is why we don't do YouTube full time.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, honest. I bet we get a message.
What do you mean full time?
2 or 3 times a week. Why
Like
we
live
don't,
videos
yeah,
full time?
No, just YouTube full time. Why we have jobs and why we don't do YouTube. And
That's funny.
yeah, because YouTube is not sustainable. That's why.
We would love to do that though. That would be awesome.
Marvin,
I'd still work though.
YouTube. We are best friends, Marvin. We
Who?
are. She is my best friend.
Who?
I don't know. Read the comments. You'll
I
see for
didn't.
yourself.
It's not. I know you're two best friends. Aww.
We are best friends. That would be the cool part about doing YouTube all the time. Would be being with her all the time.
It's a lot of fun. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are
Have to have a
crabbing
bunch of subs.
left and right about being stuck at home with their significant other, which we're both working, but I'm working remotely and he's not like at home 24/7 because he's working. But I don't know, I think it would be awesome. Oh, I enjoy it. I enjoy writing together. I never thought again that I would be on my own because I always rode behind him, but I think we've come a long way. I don't think I've ever thought that this was ever going to happen, but
yeah, well,
he turned me into a biker.
the reason that we even started YouTube was just because obviously we watched other moto bloggers. We've said that in the past, and I've always wanted to do that stuff. You know, I've always wanted to be a creator like that. I listen to music and I think of a video for the music, and then when the video comes out, I'm like, why did they do it like that? Why didn't they do my idea? Well, so, you know, I didn't tell anybody, but so I've always wanted to be a creator like that, and I mean, everybody wants to be a movie star at some point in their life, right? I mean, looking back in school and high school and junior high and stuff like that, the drama classes, it's like I wanted to do it, but I was embarrassed to do it, you know?
Really?
There's just, I don't know, even walking around with the camera, holding the camera up to yourself. When she bought her new bike and we were walking from our bikes over to the kitchen to do the financing, I'm holding the camera up in front of us and I'm like, Amy, what's going on today? And we're talking to the camera. People are looking at us like, what are you doing? Why are you talking to your camera? And I'm over that. You know, there was a bit of, I don't know, embarrassment to get over. You know, you're looking around like, all right, who's gonna stare at me while I'm holding this camera up?
But you kind of just go into your own little world, too.
Yeah, you totally forget about it, and then it's like, well, don't you watch YouTube?
Because you should. But hey, we were in Frontier.
Cake answered you.
Did we even talk about that last time? Or did that happen after? We were in Frontier looking at stuff, just chit-chatting about stuff on the clearance table, and somebody came up to us and asked us for a sticker. And we just kind of looked at each other like, what?
If you guys see us riding around or something like that, stop us. We'll give you. We've got stickers and stuff.
Just in our own little world, though.
So it was an Italian restaurant called Spizza. I've never been there. Don't know what it is.
ACW Moto. People don't realize we have to work for a living. That's so true.
I could see being an over-the-road truck driver, doing the videos for your grandkids. Also, I mean, another reason to do this kind of stuff is that my kids will be able to tell their grandkids, and just watch this. This is what great grandma, grandpa used to be like, or grandma, grandpa used to be like. So.
Oh, I forgot that didn't we do a live when we were in Eureka Springs last time?
We
Off the
attempted.
balcony.
We attempted, but we didn't have good enough service.
Because that's what.
Yeah.
That's what. Who said that? 9mm? Yeah.
Man, that was a horrible video too.
Sorry.
thank you for watching it. That was a horrible video. It's funny because when you go back and you look at your old videos and you see that they're getting like the most watches and stuff, and it's like, hey, the first video you did about the Road King, not riding the Road King, but about the Road King, has got like 30 million watch minutes. And you're like, oh my gosh, that was like the worst video I ever did. I want to delete it and redo it, but
you have to start somewhere though.
People keep watching it, so I'm not gonna argue with it.
Hey Karen, I know exactly what Italian restaurant you're talking about because I've been there and it is really good food. I don't think I had a steak though. I think I had Italian, obviously, but really good.
Mhm. Okay, I've been seriously thinking about leaving Harley for a new chopper, Fury. Why do you still want to? Oh, that's on you.
Why did I want the Softail, Marvin Davis? I don't know. It just fit me. It just, I test rode the Road King, and I've ridden Josh's Road King before, but
with me on the back. That's a video on YouTube.
But I will say that I was it's intimidating for me a little bit with the Road King. Now, by saying that, it doesn't mean that I don't think that I can ride it, because I know I can ride it. But I just felt like it was just too big of a bike for me. And I don't know why I feel that way, but it just felt right when I sat on the Softail, and that's why I was looking at more of getting a used Heritage. But then when I saw the Deluxe, oh my gosh, I fell in love because it's black and white, just like my Fury. I just have a thing for the white. It's clean and it's sleek and it's classic looking, and I love that. And then finding out that the price was the same price as the used Heritage I was looking at, it was just a stupid win-win for me because I was able to get what I wanted. Granted, I had to add a little bit to it to get the stuff that I wanted done to it, so it was more what I wanted. But that's kind of where it went. But also, we were talking about doing more over-the-road rides, and it was starting to wear on me of us having to stop every 100 miles to fill up the Fury. And it's not that I don't love the Fury. I love it, and that's why I kind of just made us keep it because it's a great bike, and it's bad looking, and it's fun to ride, and it's just, I don't know, it's just something about it. But having both of them, if something, if one day we just don't feel like riding one of ours, we can ride the Fury, because now it's both of ours for right now, for the time being. So I don't know, it just fit me. I just lit up when I sat on it, and I think Josh was looking at another bike while we were there, and he saw my face light up, and then he kind of stepped back a little bit, didn't you? Because you saw how it just, and I was just joking about getting a bike that day, and I never in all my life thought I was going to fall in love with it. The day I brought my bike home, yes.
What do you mean you weren't planning on getting a bike that day?
I was just joking around.
She wasn't joking.
I was too.
We left... So
we've already told the story.
Oh no, we're gonna go through it again. So we woke up that Saturday morning, and it was supposed to be cold, and I looked at the weather, and it said it was gonna be 70 degrees. So we dropped everything, we jumped on the bikes, and from the second I said, "Hey, Jared at Frontier texted me after I had saw the weather, and he said, 'Hey, look, your old bike's in here.' He sent me a picture of it." And I said, "Oh man, you guys are open?" Thinking that thinking that he was gonna say, yeah, we're just open for appointments or something like that, you know. But he says we're fully open, and I said, hey, let's go out to Frontier and see Jared. And she said, yeah, let's go get a new bike. I'm like, hmm?
I was just joking, though. Honest to God, I was just joking.
70 degrees means I'm buying a bike. What's up, OJ? Yeah, but I mean, I saw a couple of them there. I'm not looking for a new bike, but I saw a couple of them there that I wouldn't mind having. But if it was up to her, though, I would come home with the CVO every single time we went to a Harley dealer. So.
Well, your eyes light up when you see it, and you love that bike so much. But guys, his bike is amazing. It glistens in the sun, and it's a great looking bike. I think that he would miss it if we got rid of it. I really do.
New bike though, I would buy a used bike.
But I will say though, by you saying that, I was gonna get a used bike. But when the price was the same and the COVID, oh wow, there was just a lot of deals, good deals.
Joe Dunbar, what's up, man? So we did not ride a Sport Glide because they didn't have any at that time.
What's a Sport Glide?
It's a soft tail with inverted front forks, and it's got like the removable fairing and the removable bags.
Very cool.
But our buddy Jace has kind of given me a green light to go there and kind of test ride whatever I want, really. So it's on my list. There's a couple other bikes on my list too. Believe it or not, I want to know what it's like to ride a trike. Because I sat on one when we were out there a couple of weeks ago. And I was just floating around with it, and it looked like fun. So, Sport Glide's on the list, trike's on the list. There's a couple other bikes on the list also. And Jace has kind of been cool enough that I may or may not get a new Senna here sometime, and I would have a Senna for his helmet too, so we could talk to him also. So the only problem is that dealer is they're so busy anymore now.
Yeah.
That for some reason people are spending all their stimulus checks at Harley dealers, so which I don't blame them. I need to go back up here too. 9mm James, he says that Harley has a cool factor too. So.
Yeah, and you know what? When they started my bike, it sounded great when I had everything done to it.
Oh, that
one sounds really good too.
I can start this one for you real quick too.
Good job.
Yeah. If everybody likes the video, we'll start it. So, OJ, I saw your Facebook message just a little bit ago. Yeah, I'd love to try to do a ride with you. My work schedule makes it really hard to plan ahead anything like that. So if you're cool with kind of doing it, if you're cool with kind of doing it just off the cuff, we'll see if we can get it down.
They're saying like.
Well, that's just one person. Are you going to have these chats more often? Really enjoying this. Yeah, we try to do one every 4 weeks. This is the 5th week since we did one last. The last time we did one was actually when she bought her bike.
We were really late.
We were really late. And today we were late too because, technology and I don't get along all the time. If anybody was watching the Baggers and Brews live show and they tried to bring me on and there was back and there was echo and their stuff was squealing and everybody had to take their headphones off and yeah, so I just closed the computer then. Yeah, we'll try to do this. So that's another thing, Memorial Day weekend, wherever we go, whatever we do, if we have service, we will do a live video at the end of each night, which is only going to be 3 nights. I mean, it'll be Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. Unless she
Maybe
can
not
talk me
Monday.
into leaving early on Friday, and just, yeah, she always tries to do that. Unless my wife tells me no, I will roll on short notice. The echo is starting to. I know, that's because I didn't realize why it was echoing until I turned the volume down. I muted it, and yeah, so. Plus, it didn't help that she was sitting on the couch with her phone on, and so, I mean, there was lots of echoing going on there.
But I was trying to help him.
She was. She was trying to help me by turning up her volume and saying,
No,
like, "Oh, I know."
helped you with the laptop and stuff.
Yeah, we were trying to work it out, but we didn't make it happen. So, it's just like this video when I scheduled it, and then I tried to go off of the schedule, and I had to completely redo it, and we were late again. So it's pretty awesome. But yes, we will try to do more. We will try to do more live videos like this, and
What?
have your drink. Can I take a drink of your drink? I really enjoy doing these just because I don't have to edit it afterwards.
Or me.
Yeah, she actually watches her mouth. It's weird.
I can't help it, guys.
Thank you, Marvin.
Marvin, where are you from? Aw, very nice. Thank you. We're glad you're here too.
Yes.
Where is this one from?
Everybody's here. OJ, you're out by Seward, aren't you? Mr. Big Juicy Daddy.
I was wondering why you're calling him OJ.
That's his name.
That's not what it says.
I know. I always forget that he changed his.
You watch your mouth on live stream? I do.
Chillicothe, Ohio. Where is Chillicothe, Ohio? I've been all over in Ohio. It is fun to say. It's like Chattanooga or Chattahoochee. Which is different towns, by the way. People don't realize that. I know I've been to Chillicothe, but I don't know. A little west of Seward. Yep. So that could be a pretty short notice thing. We could get together and ride.
A little west of Seward.
Yeah, it's a town in Nebraska.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
We could do that.
So you know what I'm talking about. Next time you go through Seward and you get on the east side of town where the new pavement is, you're welcome.
Does he know what you're talking
What
about?
about south of Columbus? Yes, that's right. So we used to go to T. Marzetti's all the time, south of Columbus. And there are towns west of Lincoln. Hey, I'm not the only one telling you.
Very funny.
It is pretty funny. So if anybody's got anything that they want to see us do in a video coming up, let us know. We'll have to meet up and ride. Yes, Cake, we will, because I gotta be honest with you, I think you guys are an absolute blast, and I bet in person you're even more fun than you are on your videos.
Yes, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I would enjoy that.
Now do the road west of Seward. I didn't want to do the one east of Seward. So, I don't like to go that far. Not that that's a long ways or anything. We've been going to Garland a lot, to the county yard, which is just east of Seward. There's towns east of Seward too.
I appreciate it.
Which is also west of Lincoln. But yeah, one more shout out for Boots and Jeans Riders. Everybody go check out their channel. It's a lot of fun. They are going to be one of the really, really big. You're not being annoying at all.
I'm sorry.
They're going to be one of the really big. Take your drink. We're waiting on you. Go ahead.
I can't. Don't look at me.
Alright.
Just talk. Go.
I'm gonna wait.
Just go.
No. This is all on your time.
Stop.
We're waiting on you.
Will you talk? Come on.
No, because once I do, you're gonna start coughing. She got the COVID. I know Mayor James says you got COVID.
No, I don't have COVID.
I was trying to tell our boss that we had COVID. We were trying to tell our boss that we had COVID so we could stay home for 2 weeks, and he wasn't having it. So.
You may want to be nice to Miss Stevie. She doesn't, so she doesn't abandon you next time. So the live streams wouldn't be as fun. Aw, that was very nice of you.
What if it was just
a live stream?
Just saying. Who wants to see Miss Stevie do a solo motovlog though? Been trying to get her to do that. I had a cool idea and everything, and she down the bed on it. Wasn't having it.
I think people like to hear you more than they like to hear me.
Got a story about that one, right? Cool.
The drinks fit. Got a story for you about that one. Right.
Get you some big unemployment checks. Yeah, that would be awesome. So I'll tell you this story real quick. One of our bosses one time, we ended up doing something that nobody really wanted to do. And we walked into the office, and the boss was gone, and his brother was telling us the gig for the next day. And he says, all right, so this is what we're doing. And the boss says, if anybody complains about it, they're going to get a week off without pay. So me and another guy walked in, and he told us that. And we looked at each other right away. We're like, well, this sucks. We're not doing this. And we never got our week off, no matter how much we complained about it. So that Lori Pellon lady says that she would watch it.
Not Lori.
Yeah,
Laura.
well, I don't. I still can't picture her.
Laura, Amy, do it.
Thanks for the shout out, guys. No problem. I really want to see your guys' channel grow cake, and
she
I
even
think
has to wipe off her visor. Did you post that one already?
Yeah.
I didn't think you posted that yet. Did you like that? I understand why Mrs. Stevie wasn't interested in you at first. Oh man, this is good. Get it together, Josh.
Trying to. Just can't quite picture you.
This is normal. This is normal.
We have made her grandmother years ago when things were different. We used to make her grandma so mad at our bickering because we'd bicker back and forth, and it was nothing for us, and we'd start yelling at each other and then give each other a kiss the second later. You know, it was no big deal to us. It was just the way we are. And her grandma was shaking. She was so tensed up over it. So we tried to cut it back a little bit, but
we don't bicker as much as we do.
You want a 10C Evo from the Ornery one? You are so lucky.
What?
That's what we were talking about. ACW 1 Evo from the Ornery one.
What? Very cool.
My wife will be using it on our channel. That's
nice.
very awesome. We were just talking about getting a 10C.
Yes,
oh, it's a 10C Pro. I'm sorry, 10C Pro. But we were just talking about getting a 10C Evo.
There's the Ornery one. Sorry.
I don't know her. He's a YouTuber. He's pretty big.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's cool. I'm alright with it.
You know what? You haven't played that one for me.
Cool. Well, yeah.
Later tonight.
I have, but
when the puppy is
they're the ones that do
up.
a lot of stuff for charity, everything for charity.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Really? Oh my god. LML, yeah. Fire if you didn't know who the Ornery one was. I'm never gonna fire you. if anything, our channel would be better if it was just you and not me.
Mm-mm.
We're changing Stevie Faux to the Fury chick.
Stop it. No, you're not.
Nope. Cake, I can see it in your guys' videos too that you guys probably...
They're fun. I like them.
Yeah.
I really want to meet you guys.
We will.
I want to meet everybody.
Everybody.
I
Well,
do.
not everybody.
Yes, I want to meet
There's
everybody.
some people that I won't care to meet.
Be nice.
Not YouTubers. Not everybody fans. But
I mean YouTubers.
I don't want to know everybody.
I mean YouTubers.
Although, I will say that it is impossible to go anywhere with this woman without her stopping to talk to somebody that she knows for 20, 30 minutes at a time.
I can't help it.
You can't help it. You can just say hi and keep walking like I do when I see somebody that I know. I see somebody I know, hey man, what's up? And they're like, hey, what's going on? And we keep going.
I can't do that.
She stops and talks for another 20, 30 minutes, and then she ends up selling them some Norwex. And then she's got to have a Norwex party at their house in the next week. Tell me I'm wrong. Exactly.
I can't help it.
I love you a lot, though.
I love you too.
There's some
I'm a
crazy
people
ones out
person.
there.
I love people. I do.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of people. Feel the fury of Miss Stevie.
Oh, I love it. Marvin. It's networking. Right.
Yeah.
Just like ACW Mo said.
Yeah, it's networking.
It's networking.
Yeah.
Socializing.
I wish I was better at the whole
distance.
marketing part, because I think our channel would do a lot better if I knew more about marketing. But it's
take an online class.
I don't take it seriously.
I know where you could get it for free. Just saying.
All of our routes go through Omaha, Nebraska. Ohama.
I think she means Omaha.
Ohama. I'm not gonna laugh because there's
All
probably a town in
routes.
Nebraska that says Ohama.
What route are they talking about?
Probably one that goes through Omaha.
No, I know.
There's roads that go through Omaha.
Yes, I know this.
All the way from us to Lincoln to Omaha.
Is their business go through Omaha?
No, they just do a lot of rides.
Oh, wow.
Watch their channel more and
crazy.
even know. I know more about your channel than she does. Just saying.
I'm sorry.
Just
I'm
saying.
a busy mom.
Just saying. Just saying. Busy mom.
Busy with my work. Busy with my business.
All right, you're taking it too far now. Too much bigger. Take it down a notch. Take it down. Yeah. So, unless there's any more questions, do you want to see any? So, Laura is my cousin. Just in case anybody picked up on that. I was just kidding about not knowing her.
I know you, Laura.
I don't want any Norwex tonight. He doesn't want any Norwex tonight. So you know.
All right.
I
I like how he spelled it correctly.
Yeah.
Not very many people do.
Norwex stuff is cool. You know what we should do?
What should we do?
We should send some to Cake and Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your guys' YouTube address?
We need to get it anyway to send him a sticker.
So when will you spill the beans on the Fury? I wish I could tell you, but I can't.
That give away too much.
This is a two-part thing though. And I can't tell you any of it.
Don't do it.
So, yeah. There's going to be some changes. I can't tell you. I can't tell you without giving anything away.
Sorry.
you want to give hints. I can't, because any hint would
You
lead
wanna give
would lead
hints.
right to
Stop
it.
it, OJ.
Any hint would lead right to it. The bike will stay hours.
Ish.
I can say that.
Yeah.
It will just be ridden by someone else. Yeah. I can say
That's
that.
a big hint.
Right? No, I mean not all the time.
Stop
I mean it's
there.
still gonna be ours.
Stop.
I'm not gonna give it away.
Stop there. No more hints. We're done. No more hints.
In the family.
Oh. No more hints. Joshua.
Oh, hey, you write that down?
What?
Cake, put the...
Well, won't it be in there to go back on?
Can you just put it in your phone?
Oh my goodness.
Before it goes away? Wouldn't it be... Are you really going to just take a picture of it?
I am. Because I'm smart. There. Got it.
Wow. Technology, huh? Alright, that's 307. Not 306, 307. Did you take a picture of that?
It says 306. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Got them both. ACW Moto, we're not answering that.
Okay.
Quick, make the chat.
Yes, 307, typing too... Problem of typing too fast. Never. Yeah, so the Fury will forever stay ours. Unless...
Stop talking about it.
Unless...
We're done talking about the Fury.
Retired pastor.
Really?
And you still watch her?
He's new. Shh.
Why? Because he's a potty mouth? Hey, so quick story actually, talking about that. We would never own a Harley Davidson if it wasn't for church.
Right?
Right, because we would have had no reason to be in town that day if we didn't go to church. And after church, I took her to the local Harley dealer and bought it back.
That's how that goes.
Yeah. Worship and
OJ, you said your son moves out of the house and takes it with him. He's already out of the house. Thank you very much.
No, the other one.
Which one?
The
Kale? You sure he was talking about Kale?
Start making videos and stuff with the new bike. Yes, we have videos coming. I can't. The one that reveals everything, I can't finish until tomorrow because we have to go take some pictures and some drone shots and stuff like that. And it's a whole thing, and I can't do it until I have all of the footage that I need. So, what?
Joe Dunbar, if you were keeping it in the family, what are the chances of you two adopting me? How old are you? Would that work?
Supposed to mean?
Hey.
Hondas are hard to let go. I kept my 750 Shadow. So, if you guys don't know Cake and Rich, they ride Gold Wings, both of them. But she rides the one, I can't remember what it's called. She rides the one that doesn't have the trunk or the tour pack on it. But they both do the advanced riding stuff, through the intersections and stuff like that I was showing you the other day. So
very cool.
We're going to get her doing that. We, like I've said before, my cousin is a motors officer. He is actually the motors officer's trainer for Lincoln. So he is. It helps a lot. And F6. There we go. X6B. That's it. It makes a big difference when you learn. And Cake knows this, when you learn the limits of your bike, it makes a huge difference on how you ride it and how aggressive you can be with you look aggressive, but you're not aggressive. I guess is what I'm trying to say. So her new bike was actually dropped the other day
Yeah.
by
About that.
our son because he thinks he knows everything and he thinks he knows how everything works, and he obviously doesn't. So anyway, so he dropped it, and it's a light bike, easy to pick up. But one of the things I pulled it back in the garage and I showed her how to pick it up. I set it down over on. I guess I gotta tell you that it couldn't fall all the way over because it's got crash bars on it now.
Thanks,
So,
Cole, for that.
yes, thank goodness.
I added those at the last minute.
Yeah. So so it couldn't fall all the way over, but that's one of the things I pointed out was now look how far it's leaned over. That's how far you can lean it when you ride it too. That far. So yeah, learning how to ride is huge. If you guys, I mean, take the advanced courses and stuff, guys, because it just being able to do a U-turn on a city street is huge. No matter how wide the street is, if you can make a U-turn on a city street without duck walking the bike and backing up and stuff.
But you know how hard it was for me when I started riding the Fury. For some reason or another, I just had a really hard time turning right.
Mm-hmm.
And when his cousin came out, we met out in a parking lot area.
At the farm.
And he worked with me for what? Maybe 20 minutes?
Maybe.
And I felt so much more confident in turning, and now it's not a big deal or anything. So I think the more you ride, the better you're going to get anyway, but it's Nebraska, so we don't always get to ride every single day.
No, it's horrible. Yes, Kate, practice.
Yes.
It is cool to watch. I went through the first video I ever put up on YouTube was my cousin Johnny at a competition in Omaha at Dillon Brothers. And watching him go through those courses is crazy. And I went up there with Russ that time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Russ is gone. He moved to Utah. Russ and Mindy. They're kind of so Russ and Mindy, Rocky and Shelly. Want to go to it? Bill and Kathy, Big D, and
whichever one he's married to at that time.
Oh, you know I can't edit this, right? Whichever girlfriend he may or may not have. Rocky
True
and Shelly,
story,
Todd and Amy, Stevie, Todd and Amy, Dave Fisher, Ron and Sandy. We used to have a really big group that we rode with all the time. And
Life happened.
yeah, and life happens, and I mean I work constantly now, so it's tough to ride with with the people that we used to ride with.
And most of those people, all their kids have grown up and moved out too.
Yeah.
So we still had kids at home, so we just couldn't make it work.
Yeah, but Russ and Mindy moving away, that one really tugged at me for a while. That one, and you know they moved to make it better. You know I get it, but they're that
It
one
was his
kinda
job,
hurt a little
though.
bit. Have to be up at 1. Hey man, ACW, you have a good night too.
Thanks
We're
for
gonna-
coming on.
We're gonna call our quits here pretty soon too. I
Yeah.
think. 74 minutes. Yeah.
Did you see this one?
Hmm.
OJ scraping the crash bars. Please let me ride with you when she does that for the first time.
I don't necessarily think she'll be scraping crash bars, but
You never know.
The running board. I don't know if you guys have never ridden one of these new Softails. The lean angles are huge compared to what they used to be. Because her Softail will lean farther than my Road King, and I mean cops ride touring bikes for a reason because they can do a lot with them, and these Softails have more lean angle than those. So I mean it's almost hard not to buy one, to be honest with you. To buy a Heritage or something for me, but you know, then who's gonna carry all of her stuff?
Hey, we had that discussion when I was going to get this bike.
Yeah.
And he said, don't worry about it. I'll carry your stuff.
You know, there might have been a part where I was just sick and tired of being there. And I just said, get this one so we can hurry up and get out of here.
Oh, come on.
Yep. Nah, I'm just kidding. That
on.
might have not happened. Or it might have happened. Yeah, so anyway, I think we've been at this long enough. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Gotta have a reason to buy another. Man, I don't need a reason because all I've got to do is go there with her. She tells me to buy everything, I swear. Not everything.
Right now we're going to have to wait.
Mm.
For a little bit.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. They're not making CVOs anymore this year.
Oh.
So.
Hmm. We might have to go look then. We could look. Right?
Yeah. I may have already talked to somebody.
Is it the gray one?
I might have already talked to somebody.
Is it the gray one?
I might have already talked to somebody. Might.
You tell me this on live? You tell me this on live?
I'm not saying I did. I'm not saying I didn't.
Joshua.
I am kind of saying that I did, though. Yeah.
Jared, I'm going to be calling you.
Jared?
Yes. Jared, Scott. Scott. Scott.
No, I don't know. We'll
yes,
see.
you do.
We'll see.
Never hurts to look, right, OJ?
Never.
Right.
I don't know. It does hurt to look sometimes. Sometimes
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
is what gets you in trouble.
Read what James said.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Right.
Oh no, I know. I understand. It's just it comes to the point where you've just yeah. Yeah. It's talking myself out of it sometimes is the hard part.
He works hard for the money too. And it's good to see him smile.
Josh getting a new bike, heard it online. The only problem with that, I wish that Harley would make the Road King CVO again. Because I'd be all over one of those. It's just having that big fairing out in front of me and not having the option to take the windshield off. I don't know. I like being able to take my windshield off.
What windshield?
Exactly. The windshield's been hanging on the wall for what?
Every time you put it on, you want to throw it in the ditch.
I know, because I think to myself, well, it'd be kind of nice not to get hit by the wind the whole time.
But
you know?
You're in a full face helmet, so what's it matter?
Well, I know, but you'll see with ape hangers that you'll see with tall handlebars that sometimes the wind you turn into a big parachute maybe.
You do.
Huh? Well, it's right there. I'm looking right at it. So I mean, it's cool. There's so many changes on it now. The big freaking bugs, yes.
The bugs are horrible.
I will say though that swing arm bags don't like to stay on. We found that out.
Yeah, I almost lost my new bag.
I need to put the zip ties on those. I got them right over there.
That was not cool.
Yeah, the longer cables look cool on there. Crash bars.
What was I gonna say?
We were trying to do a live video when she put highway pegs on the crash bars too, and we tried to do a live video.
Really easy too. I was really surprised.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're Ciro 3Ds, and if you guys know any of the Ciro products, they do this really cool lock into each other thing, and then you bolt them on the other side. It's really cool. And then yeah, she did that by herself. That was cool. Dirt clogs from semis, smarts too. Yeah, yeah, that's no doubt. Stay off of Highway 6. All the gravel trucks going up and down there. It's basically a gravel road now. Yeah. I'm trying to think of something else I can ruin for it that I'm looking at, but can't. The pipes are really loud. The handlebars are cool. She did change the risers, even though I was all against changing the risers at first, but she changed
You
them.
were?
Yeah.
Why?
But they were right and I was wrong. Those risers look way cooler on there. The bars going up to the moon is really cool too. So. I can hear our son going to the trash can outside. Man, a windshield was the first thing I ordered for my Shadow. Yeah, I get it.
Do you guys wear full face helmets? I don't remember. I guess I've never ridden with a windshield though.
I will say though that since I got the Road King again, because I had a Road King, then I had an Ultra for 11 years, and then I got a Road King again. And live means sneak peeks. Yeah, we can. There are only 11 people watching. We can do that because God knows nobody else can ever watch this video again, OJ. But ever since I got this Road King, I started wearing a full face helmet. I don't like having the windshield on because, number one, I've never been ungodly hot on that bike since I don't have the road. Since I don't have the windshield on it, and she knows I'm a person that gets hot really easy.
And I get cold really easy.
I am the
really
first.
Cold right now.
I'm the first one to admit when I'm hot, but I'm the last one to admit when I'm cold. True story. When I'm out, I like being cold. So yeah, I don't know. Having a road glide or a street glide again. And I have a Senna, so I really don't want a radio. And with the Senna, I can pipe the that's
Audio
really
from your
distracting.
phone. I know. What is he doing out there?
I can pipe the GPS into my helmet so it can tell me when to turn and stuff. So I really don't need a GPS either, and all the gauges and stuff on there. I don't know. I guess they look cool, but I don't know. That was a really long explanation for that because that is super annoying out there.
Our son is running around outside with the puppy.
Yeah, and he's not making me mad by any means. But, yeah. So anyway, we let's see. I've had 2 boats, 20 foot, 24 foot. First thing I did was take off the windshield. Gotta have the wind in my face. I want a boat, but I just don't think my bike would pull it.
Nothing.
Well, that's always a funny joke. I'll never quit telling that joke. That joke's funny. I don't care what you say. You're never going to make me feel bad about saying that.
About saying
I would
what?
like to have a boat, but I don't think my bike will pull it. Yeah. Well, anyway. I keep waiting for my wife's hot flashes. She doesn't go on.
You say one word. Don't say one word.
Okay. Sorry. I don't like it when she tells me not to do something before I do it because I can't even do it first and then ask, for forgiveness later because the permission thing is completely gone at that point. So yeah, so the future videos you'll see a lot with her new deluxe. You'll see a lot with my Road King, obviously. You'll see a lot with the Fury behind me. I'm going to try to do we're going to try to do stuff just for the patrons. Patron link down below. We're going to do stuff just for the patrons and the show with the new puppy on the bike. Nope, because she will probably poo on it or pee on it.
Laura, you can come over and see the new puppy anytime.
I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to call it Fury Fridays, where I'm gonna try to put out a video with the Fury on Fridays. Um,
Oh, I can't wait till we meet. It's gonna be fun.
yeah. Nice idea, thank you. But for the patrons, the patron only. So what we're gonna try to do again, I'm gonna try to keep doing this. The patrons will get the videos from beginning to end, no editing. Which they might be really long videos. I told everybody I was gonna put her test riding the Heritage on there, but did not push record.
We do that sometimes.
I do that a lot. You're gonna see that in the next video too. Yeah, 3 hours of riding and no recording. Yeah, so the patrons will get the videos from beginning to end with no editing, which is actually a lot easier to do than what you think. I wish I could put them on YouTube that way, but everybody would not like her anymore.
Oh, they might.
They might like you more, I guess, but...
I'm fun.
Yeah, then we would have to put the whole explicit advisory thing on there.
Not that bad, am I?
Marvin ain't gonna watch anymore.
Yeah.
You're not that bad until you are.
I'm sorry.
There's times when
I'm a Christian.
When it's like there is no editing this. There is just cutting it out. So.
And we want people all walks of life to be able to watch it, right?
When we were in the Black Hills, we were going through one of the beep, 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 beep. So, Cake, when we were going through the Black Hills and the video that we did, there was, when you go up there, it's crazy. I mean, you guys know, because you guys do the offensive riding and the defensive riding. You know, it's nothing to go around some of those curves and stuff, but for somebody who's never taken the classes or never taken the time to learn how to lean their bike, they go through some of those curves and they're in the wrong lane. We saw that a lot.
Yeah, we did.
We see it all the time. And somebody was in her lane coming around a blind curve, and it just went from beep to beep. There was that man, if he could have heard her, would have realized that he was called lots of names. So.
Aw, Marvin.
Marvin's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is. Potty mouth too, wife too. I try not to. I just, ever since I got pregnant with our last one, I'm telling you, I don't know what it did to me. I'm not trying to blame it on him, but because I never used to cuss.
I accidentally slipped once when I was kind of getting on the son's butt about something, and I cursed, and he kind of looked at me like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "You hear that all the time?" And he goes, "Yeah, I hear it from Mom. I don't hear it from you." It sounds totally different hearing it from you. So that just means that I have self-control, which is why I don't have a CBO yet. I don't have a CBO. That's first one apparently. You can always just add the beep. Yes, I can always just add the beep, but actually adding the beep is harder than just going through and killing the audio. It's easier just to split it up and mute the audio for that split second. And so if it ever happens to the point where there's just silence, you'll know that she's either yelling at me or yelling at somebody else. So.
But I will say that I'm glad that you take it out because I want everybody to be able to watch it. I will try to do better.
Yeah, right.
I've done better.
Yeah, you haven't sworn yet. No, it's, but that's as bad as it gets, is swearing. And it's crazy through the generations, because my parents were like, don't you ever cuss and stuff like that. And,
Mine too.
I mean, when I hear our kids cuss a little bit, it's like I just go one ear out the other, so.
But then again, my parents, whew. Hey, Mom, Dad, if you're listening, you're potty mouth. I don't think they're listening,
This is a good thing. Yeah, that's kind of funny, though, because your mom swears more than you do now.
I know, it's crazy.
I swore in front of her mom one time when we first got together, and I thought I was going to get the belt, and I was 22 years old. I did.
Can't do that these days. The secret of how you grow the channel.
My dad can make the double blush. Oh man, that's funny.
Okay, we totally took that on another level.
I think making the double blush, that's funny. I saw a meme with Chuck Norris, and it was something like he went to hell or something, and now the devil wishes he was gone, or some crap like that. That was funny. I also saw one that said Chuck Norris got the COVID virus, and now COVID is quarantined for 14 days. That's a pretty good one, too.
That's a good one.
If you guys don't know, Chuck Norris is the man. Alright, we've been on here way too long. What do you think?
Yes. You want me to go get Puppy? We never did tell him the name.
Yeah, go get her.
Who wants to see the puppy?
I think there's one person that wants to see the puppy.
Laura wants to see the puppy.
And I'll have to be here all alone while you're gone.
Oh, I miss you.
I'm going to tell stories on you.
I love you. Stop it.
Yeah. So we went and got this puppy. We wanted a new puppy because our dog had been alone since our beagle passed away. And we thought, maybe we should get a new dog. And we went to the pound and stuff like that. We went to a couple different shelters. And trying to find a dog that was compatible with an Australian Shepherd is not easy. We went to pet stores, and they'd say, "Well, what do you have?" We'd say we have an Australian Shepherd, and they would say, "Well, we don't have anything with the intelligence to hang out with an Australian Shepherd." So we got in touch with the people that we got our first Australian Shepherd from, and then we got. She actually said that they are having one more litter with our other dog's mom, Nora. So we. Good girl. So we have.
Is that Daddy?
So we got another one from her. So they are sisters, and this is put her up here. This is her. And
Oh.
she's going pee.
She can't.
She's
She's
going.
not. She just went out.
Hey. So this is her. This is Stevie.
This is Stevie.
Stevie.
Say hi. She's so sweet.
You don't think she'll? You don't think she'll sit?
No. Is it Daddy?
Hi. Hi. Oh, okay. No, she's like shocking. Okay, so. All right. This is her.
She's gotten a lot bigger, haven't
She
you?
has gotten a lot bigger.
You're such a pretty girl.
You just wish she'd potty train.
Yeah.
Anyway, so all right, we've drawn this on enough. Okay, all right. You take us out.
Aww.
All right, go ahead, take us out.
Thanks for watching, guys. Be safe. Hope to meet you soon. What else do you want to say?
That'll work. Everybody stay cool, and we'll maybe see you on the road.
Bye, guys.
You gotta hit the X.